audio. Uh, Gang. Hey man. So we're just waiting 23 minutes and waiting. Actually, let me be right back. Be right back. I'm gonna do some settings changing. Okay, man. Why did I say it like that? Nope, that's not the one. There we go. So, while we wait, I'll leave you with him. Um, Okay. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Asher Bean. Nut. Minutes. Ah, let me lower. 14 minutes. Also yes. Why is everybody typing beans? Funny shit. What everybody gotta do with the bean? Oh my god, 30 minutes. I'm pretty excited. I. Holy shit. Why is everybody typing beans? So grandmasters are gonna get killed when they release. Like you can't focus grind anymore. So so one of the nightfalls is already kind of concerning to me. But the hollow layer. We got something at last. Oh. They finally gave us something. So this is what they're gonna be showing us the plans, bro. What's gonna happen, dude? I'm actually so stoked. I wanna see what happens. So fucking ready, dude. just put him here, bro. I'm gonna just keep him here. And let me actually put him a lot smaller, considering I want the people to see. Bro, he's just chilling there in the corner. They updated, so now they have this this thing in the background, like saying the showcase will start soon. Bro, 9 minutes. 9 minutes away. Oh my god. I wanna see the plans, bro. I'll shut off the music as soon as the thing's going up. Oh shit. Holy shit, I'm just beyond hyped. Cause I really like this. I really like this game, and I just hope it succeeds. But I can't deny the fact that it has a lot of glaring flaws. Seven minutes, dude. 7 minutes. Oh, fuck. I wanna fucking see this, dude. I wanna fucking see it. Give it to me. Not like that, but you know what I mean. I'm a fucking dork. Oh shit, I think the audio's too loud. Let me just. Is this preferable? Okay, yeah, it's good. Dude, holy shit. I wanna fucking see this. Really bad. Oh, fuck. Shit. I don't care if nobody sees this. I wanna fucking. I don't know. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna shut it off on like 7 minutes or on 57. 10:57, baby. I'm gonna just turn the green back down. Hmm.
empresa es una compañía de tarjetas de crédito.
There we go. Excuse me. I'm pretty fucking excited, dude. You know? I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, oh. 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 Yep, it's an oh shit. Let's see what this what are they showing us, dude? Oh shit. Why are they? Oh shit. Oh, that looks cool.
Okay, this is really going to date me. I remember playing Pathways into Darkness back in 1993 on my original Mac, and that game was phenomenal. Then Marathon. Oh, I would troll the AOL message boards for the news of the release of the demo, and I tried to download that demo on a 14.4 modem with people picking up the phone. It took forever. Marathon 2 and Marathon Infinity. The best title music in Marathon 2 and Marathon Infinity, I would take pictures of my Star Wars figures and put them into the game using Forge and Anvil.
Oh, this is really. That's really sick. Hmm. She got them keys for the road. You know, whatever. I fell in love with Bungie during the late Halo days, and I'll never remain thinking how many positive experiences I have playing their games. Thank you, Bungie. You did wholesome. That's fucking. It's fucking sick, dude. I can't wait. Come on. I found. Yep. Oh, that looks good. The Guardian. Yeah. God damn it.
30 years of creating the games that we love, the games that I've grown up playing throughout my childhood, teenage years, and also my adult life. From the OGs, or my OGs, games I started on, the Halo 2s and the Halo 3s, winning championships in these games, from the collectibles and Reach. Amazing, amazing artmanship, craftsmanship, designing, coding, all these tireless hours you guys have put in to create these worlds.
We need to get back to the city. It isn't safe here.
From the Destiny 1
Sanitary.
and all of the lore that you started with. More collectibles, all the way to Destiny 2.
I am here. That shit looks bossing though. Why am I getting so fucking hyped? Dude, this fucking art is phenomenal. Like, props to the people doing this. Sheesh. He better get fucked. Oh, that's cool.
From EGM giving Combat Evolved Game of the Month and Perfect Hands, to LAN parties, to Xbox Live, to the thank you screen on Reach, to the D1 Alpha, to my girlfriend showing up on the corner of my bed with the Destiny PS4 to play with me, to Rift at E3 and the Blacksmith Shader, to getting to see Destiny 2 at E3 with Tess, to her marrying me, and to old friends still playing Halo at our wedding, to Day 1 Deepstone Crypt, to so many raids, so many friends, and to Tess still playing Destiny with me every week. Bungie has personally given me 20 years of fantastic memories, and I am forever grateful. Thank you.
Oh my god, that's cute. See, it's those stories, like the very personal ones that get to you. When the fucking with the Vex invasion, the blights. Oh shit! That looks dope as fuck. Yes.
As a content creator, I strive to build my community on positivity and compassion. My community, TCAT, has evolved into such an important part of my life and has helped me create lifelong friendships. I've met so many amazing people online and in real life because of the extravagant world created by Bungie and a little old game called Destiny. Some of my favorite memories include traveling to Bungie to reveal the Taken King, going to GCX and meeting so many amazing people, and raising money for St. Jude. I will cherish all of these memories, and I cannot wait to make more.
Aldrin 1.0.
Yo llevo siendo jugadora de Destiny desde la beta del 1 y yo diría que lo mejor de mi experiencia ha sido toda la gente que he conocido y lo que este juego me ha permitido mejorarme y superarme como jugadora. Lo más gratificante para mí han sido las experiencias en raids de día 1, la competitividad que estos generan y los retos en solitario que esta magnífica entrega te permite realizar. Así que vamos a por otros 30 años, Bungie.
Didn't know that. Surprising they would show some like from Spain. Sheesh. Or the more refined speaking Spanish. With the F, with the Z, and all that, dude. Holy shit. Oh, that actually looks sick, though. In the throne world, baby. I mean, my last round of chemo for breast cancer. Trying to get this at least stay focused while the recover. Oh, that's fucking dope. I mean, yeah, that is quite true. Eris is literally too angry to die. And why am I not surprised? The toaster. Ooh, that fell under the...
So, my clan, Peasant Guard, was formed through a love of Destiny, and it's made up of players from the UK, America, and Norway. And my favourite Bungie moment, something that will stay with me forever, is after a year of playing together online, we were all contacted by Bungie and asked if we'd like to be flown out to Germany to meet in person and to have that moment captured in a mini documentary. And that happened over 6 years ago now, and it always brings a smile to my face whenever I think about it. So yeah, no question, that was my favourite Bungie moment.
All right, catabases or whatever the hell they call them. Yo, is that? Oh, it's an amalgamation.
I am a former drug addict, and playing Destiny 1 kicked my drug addiction. And on my 5-year sober mark, I actually got the Titan Hunter Warlock class logos tattooed on me. And I also want to thank you guys for consistently putting out great games that help build a community. I have a lot of my friends worldwide, both here in the US, UK, Australia, and Europe. From playing Destiny and Destiny 1. So happy birthday, Bungie, and those are two of my main Bungie memories.
I'm gonna be real, like the community Blackburn, was it? No. Or the current one. Dude, props to him. He's trying his best, man. Like he's trying to keep the community together, but not staying radio silent. Unlike I'm just kidding. Point is, props to him. He's just trying out here, bro. Damn. Cheshire. Beth. Two Bethy boys. Hey, the one on the left is kind of like, you know, not supposed to be there. Nice pixel, like pixel art. Ooh, the Ace of Spades card.
I think it all starts with going home after school, like every day, and playing Halo 3 custom games all night. Trash Compactor, Tremors, Duck Hunt, so many fantastic options. Stairway to Heaven. And then I think the moment I really got into Destiny and just fell in love with that game was during the Vault of Glass. Back then, exotics are really uncommon, and one of our teammates had a hard light. No one had ever seen it before, so we're all like, dude, what the heck is that gun? And he just goes, watch this. And of course, starts shooting off the walls, and we see all the bullets ricochet everywhere, and it was that moment I knew I was hooked.
Meme cactus. Yes. Smollen. Or I don't know what they're calling him. That's pretty much how this season was like. Oh, show me the babies. Holy shit, that looks good. Oh my. Holy shit. The world. That 801 do be looking nice.
Mein erstes Spiel von Bungie war tatsächlich als Destiny 1. Und Destiny hat mein Leben verändert. Ich wurde durch Destiny zu einem Content Creator, der auf YouTube Videos hochlädt und auf Twitch streamt. Ich wurde auf verschiedene Messen und auf verschiedene Events eingeladen, wo ich einiges erlebt habe. Ich habe sogar Justin Truman, den heutigen Game Director, kennengelernt und mich mit ihm über Destiny unterhalten. Das ist eine ganz, ganz große Ehre. Außerdem habe ich sehr viele Bekanntschaften, sehr viele Freunde über das Spiel kennengelernt, wo ich heute sagen würde, das sind teilweise meine besten Freunde. Ja, Destiny ist geil.
Sheesh. My ears is going to think we have a marathon too. Awesome entertainment like that. Was that older? Pretty sick. Oh man. Oh, Rise of Iron.
Flash forward to me as an adult discovering Destiny for the first time, walking out of the Cosmodrome, seeing that fallen walker, taking it down, and just feeling like such an awesome, powerful force to be reckoned with. I was in love with the fantasy of the game. And that was before I knew anything of the Destiny community, which really has captured my heart. Thank you so much, Bungie, for creating this world, this community of gamers, where I've found real friends, clanmates, been able to talk to people and interact with people who have inspired me throughout the years to launch my own community.
The Prestige mission. Sheesh. Stormcaller. Isn't that like the Archine?
Bungie me ha aportado durante todos estos años algo increíble. Destiny forma parte de mi vida desde hace mucho tiempo y sin duda lo mejor que tiene este juego es que he podido conocer a personas maravillosas y poder realizar actividades con esta gente, tener su apoyo y su compañía a la hora de querer mejorar, no tiene precio. Espero poder seguir durante muchos años más en este mundo y poder esperar con mucha ilusión y mucho hype todo lo que está por venir.
The three gods are Savathun, Oryx, and Sivu.
My favorite memory from a Bungie game has to come from September 2016. It's a work night, and we're about done with a Wrath of the Machine raid when my friend messages us and says, "You know that ARG puzzle that Bungie put out? We solved it. Here's a map. Go stand in these very specific spots in the raid and see what happens." So we do it, and these two monitors turn on, and they start spitting out ones and zeros. And someone on the team's like, "That's binary. I think that means we need to stand here and over there." Then, the mysterious diamond in the center of the room opens up, revealing the next step in a quest to get Outbreak Prime, an exotic weapon, and we're losing it. I stay up all night, finishing the quest.
I think he's
maybe
talking
2
about
hours of
Datto.
sleep before work the next day. Figuring out how to open up the diamond in the Wrath of the Machine raid is my favorite memory, because it combines the two things about Bungie games that keeps me coming back: unraveling mysteries and sharing experiences with other people.
Shoot, that looks good. Hello. She got played like a damn fiddle. Oh, that's some kid like Chibi, alright, bro. He's ready for combat. Oh, Mithrax. Signature pose of superiority. Her signature look. Fuck.
Like, there really have been so many special memories. I had 2 reoccurring Trials dates every week when Trials of Osiris was going on. One of them was for Dr. Bro Snaps, and then the other one was on Monday nights. I would play Trials of Chillcyrus with some friends that I met online. One of them, Dopa, I got to go to his wedding a couple of years ago, which was really cool. We've been friends IRL now for years. And the other one is my boyfriend of 5 years now, and I still can't believe how crazy it is that Destiny brought me to Twitch, which introduced us to each other, and as a result now, we have another little guardian. She's a future hunter main for sure, but she quite literally would not exist if it wasn't for Bungie / Destiny and Trials of Osiris.
Damn. Is that Valkyrie? From fucking Apex? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, the Red War. Dripping in style. You're falling in style. That's.
I think another one of my favorite moments was the D2 reveal event. And I don't think there will ever be an event that will match that. And I could be wrong, but the room was shaking. Like everyone was so excited. Everyone was screaming. You didn't have to tell them to get excited because you could feel the energy in the room. Everyone was hyped. There was like this vibration in the room of how excited everyone was. And it was just, I remember just holding Watts' hands while the trailer was going on, and Zavala just came down, bubbled up, and I'm pretty sure we cried together. We cried while holding hands watching the cinematic trailer for the D2 event. So I remember that being such a huge, huge moment. And I just knew that I was a part of something that was way, way, way bigger than I thought.
I'm getting PTSD. We couldn't do the thing. We can't do the one fucking in space. Or what's this called, bro? Vosik. Well, the Cosmo Show, which is kind of poopy in game, but since that's it, Relive the Lonely Boy. Let me just mute myself and I'll be right back. I'm getting a snack.
I think that my favorite Bungie memories are always probably going to be my childhood LAN parties I would have growing up with my friends. And then even into college with like Halo Reach when it launched, I remember running down to like the college store and getting my copy there. But as an adult, I don't think I could ever replace the memories I have about the day one raiding I've done with my friends. Just being faced with a colossal challenge and defeating it with some of your best friends, there's just nothing quite like it.
my clan math class in 2016 rented out a house for PAX, and easily one of my favorite memories through all of this has been being in that house with them for a few days, just hanging out, everybody chilling together, and just having a really, really good time. So I never would have had that without Bungie and Destiny. So.
I have returned, but I'm gonna be munching on shit.
Oh man, it's the memories, man. The memories that really, really, truly brought me back was Destiny 1. And we played Baldur's Glass week 2. We didn't play it on the week of release, we played it on week 2. And when we first experienced the raids, me and the boys from work, I didn't really know too many people. We went in that raid, man, and we defeated the first encounter. We beat it the first encounter.
You know, the thing about Bungie memories for me is that it's memories of my friends, because Bungie games are about friends. It's 4 friends sitting in a room, everybody with their own Xbox, everybody with their own TV, and everybody yelling at each other because the one person keeps bringing the gravity hammer into the elevator, killing all of us. It's Destiny with a crew, 6 people, tired, long night, and you haven't beat the raid boss, and you want to beat that raid boss, and the last run it works, and you yell for 25 minutes before you log off.
Oh, we're getting this thing. I'm back. What the fuck? Circly boys.
I had just moved to the States, and the very first friend that I made here was a Guardian that I found in the Cosmodrome. And that Guardian has been my best friend and brother for 5 years now, and that was only the beginning of a very special relationship with Destiny for me. Some of the most beautiful moments of my life have been driven and shared by the Destiny community, including coming out and watching hundreds of people that I didn't even know just come together to show love and support and solidarity. In that moment, I knew that I had found a home away from home, and this game and this community constantly reminds me that we're not Guardians just in name, we truly are bearers of light.
That's cute. But then you meet the people on Crucible and they're toxic fucking piece of shit, including me. Hey, yo! I will pay to see that. The Deep Stone Crypt. He ascends. Damn, why the emphasis on the hats? Oh, that's cute. Eva Labonte with the thing. I wonder if they... I actually want to have like something... Oh, that's cute. The Titan looked fabulous. Oh, this is a speed drawing, boy. Oh, that's fucking dope. It's really cute. But yeah, honestly, Bungie, personally speaking, like, experience-wise, huge dub.
What's up, man? Yeah, if you guys just want to have a seat, it's just literally recording a conversation, so.
Right. What could go wrong?
So I was 11 when you started the company, but you're I mean, but you're not that much older. Like you weren't that much older. Like what is the like? Take me all the way back.
I
to
guess
the,
that's true.
Take me all the way back to the like, the moment where you're like, I want to do this.
Yeah. There's a funny thing for like a lot of my life. When people would ask me, you know, like how did this start? I'd be like, I don't know. It was kind of weird. I just like started making games, and it seemed like it was fun, and I kept doing it. And when I really started thinking back to my childhood, like I've been obsessed with how like rules can change human behavior, and how you can all agree to play a card game by a certain set of rules. And the adults that I was observing, as a kid, they could play cards all night and laugh and interact in whatever way that they did. And yet you could take a different set of rules, for example, a set of rules that a 5-year-old made with the best of intentions, And the adults would like nod and laugh, but they would only play that game for, 3 minutes. And like that is like always fascinated me. And I realized, like looking back on it, that I've been doing that, my whole life, and it like irritated my friends, and they didn't want to play. I mean, because we start as a game designer and you suck. Like you're terrible. Like your games are horrible. I mean, they're not even games. They're just. It's almost you're just like a little tyrant trying to get people to do things. And I remember like building. I probably spent like weeks building this like really complex pen and paper adventure game on index cards, and I'd like drawn pictures of monsters and everything like this. And I remember finally getting a friend to play it at school, and it was like the first dice roll, like some creature like killed his character or something. It was just like the worst possible like outcome. And I was like in 4th grade or something, but some kids look at the garbage truck and are like, big powerful machine, that's what I want to be. But to me, the deck of cards, like I want to know how to control that, like power to build an experience that when people come into it, they leave with a smile on their face or more connected to the people around them. Yeah, I've been doing that forever. It's kind of crazy. Way before computers. And then of course, right, I saw games on computers and I was like, wow.
My perception, based on all of our time together, has actually been like you are more interested in the making of them in a bunch of ways than playing them. Like playing games isn't like it's not an explicit hobby of yours. Like you're educating yourself. It's more work, but it's like you're always making stuff.
Yeah, I think this is true, and I feel a little bit like guilty about it sometimes, because I think it is the most dangerous thing as a designer to enjoy the making more than the playing, right? Because the number of things you can enjoy making is infinitely larger than the number of things that you can enjoy playing, right? Much less other people can enjoy playing. And so, yeah, what you say is true, and I feel like it's sort of like an addiction that I've had to fight so that I make things that are worthwhile. Because it's, the whole shtick to me is about, touching other people like somehow.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about kind of the origin. I want to jump ahead again. I'm going to jump to my life, 2004. I remember I finished the campaign for Halo 2, and my friends and I got distracted a bunch by the multiplayer, and I finished it the same night I finished Metal Gear 3. And after I finished both of those games, I went and watched this Vidoc, the documentary that like, I look at now and I met a bunch of y'all, and I'm like, oh, I didn't pick up on all the like human suffering in this documentary the first time I watched it.
Do I get to sign your?
No. Do you remember this?
I looked for it actually before I came in today. I don't think I have it anymore.
You don't?
Yeah, I remember the sweatshirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what is this from? Like, what is this actually? I've like wondered this. Like, what is this? It was just like what?
Yeah. It said Osiris on it. I thought it looked cool, and yeah, I bought it. I have no idea. Sadly. Right. Yeah, I have no idea what it was.
Yeah, I still, to this day, I remember the sweatshirt, right?
Yeah,
and this is this moment that I became like aware that humans make these things, because otherwise it was like magic, right? Like, there's nothing there's nothing in 2004 about, look at these developers making stuff that you care about. That's not like, there wasn't really much of like, the internet sucked too. Like you didn't have like, look, you can access these people, and none of that. It was a totally different time. So I'm watching this documentary, and this dude shows up, and the paraphrase is like, like the cynical gamers who something doesn't grab us in 5 minutes, we're gonna turn it off. And it was like, I was like, oh my god, it's like I was spoke to, and I have like I'm like an English degree, like I can't make games, I couldn't write any couldn't write code or anything. I just remember feeling as like a player, like super duper spoke to in that moment. And so we come out of the building a game, like building it by yourself, and talk now about like the team has changed. Like building teams has changed. Like the way you think about building teams has changed. The way like in the however many years I've been at Bungie now, in the fifth, like the way the company approaches building teams have changed. Let's go all the way back to Halo 2, like building the team for Halo 1 and Halo 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think if like past Jason was here, he would disagree with a lot of stuff that I'm going to say. But I think compared to the intentionality that we, try, sometimes exhibit, know we should have about about building teams and how important teams are. Back then, it was almost just this, snowball that was rolling downhill of people who, liked our games and came to the company, and then the snowball rolled a little faster, and it was just a bunch of people trying to do their best, trying to recreate the feelings that they had, when they played games. And you can get pretty far on passion and talent, but it sometimes makes things really hard when you're not being thoughtful about the organization of the team, the design of the product relative to the resources and time you have. And yeah, it made Halo 2 super challenging for a bunch of reasons, but yeah, I don't know. I guess that's, and past Jason would tell me, like, you're an idiot. We were thinking about all that stuff. You just had to learn. But like, when I look back, like, he wasn't thinking about that stuff,
What was he thinking about?
I mean, he was just thinking about the game. But I mean, I don't know. I always think, I think my past self is like not really that sharp, because I mean, every year we've learned so much, I feel. And so I look back and I think that, that guy must be an idiot. Because look at all the stuff I learned just this year on Halo 1. Like, I didn't know anything. But I go back and I found one of the notebooks from Halo 1. Like, that guy wasn't an idiot. Like, I mean, there's stuff that, he didn't know, but there's a lot of like super interesting exploration and thought and like possibilities that, didn't end up at the game in there. And so I don't know what to make of that, because I feel like I've learned so much, but when I go back, I'm sort of like blown away by, what was happening in my mind.
It's pretty embarrassing when I think about I think about my life in terms of decades and like what are like the big lessons from the decades. And when I like articulate one of the like a lesson from my 30s is like so embarrassing. Give me one from yours.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I started Destiny 1 not understanding the value of having at least somebody on the team who cares more than anybody else about what the team is missing, what the team isn't admitting, who on the team isn't talking to each other, where on the team are our dreams incompatible with the calendar, or our dreams incompatible with our ability, or our dreams incompatible with the hardware that we need to run on. And I saw production as, a calendar and a schedule. And it's true that a schedule is a thing that you use to sort of test people's understanding of reality, in the sense of, can the things we want to do fit in the time that we think we have, and how are we tracking against that? But I saw it as like an end in itself. And of course it irritated me, and I, didn't pay attention to it. But God, like, embracing all that stuff is a thing that will be, front and center in anything that I do. Anything I do in the future. I think it's making sure everyone on the team has an objective understanding of reality and doing anything you can to fix it when that isn't true. I didn't understand that when I started Destiny 1. Destiny 1 made me understand that.
So what I want to talk about now is where computers are heading.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it going?
AR is going to be the thing that displaces mobile. Like, I'm so sure of that. I'm so sure we're all going to be wearing glasses, and all the TVs are going to go in a landfill. All those companies are going to go out of business. All the cracks in our ceiling are going to get fixed in our glasses. Like, so many people are going to end up with virtual pets and windows out to the Taj Mahal or the Eiffel Tower. And maybe it'll be 20 years. Like, I think it's going to be a lot sooner than that. And I think it's going to be really interesting. And when it happens, like, the reason that you're going to know it's going to take over the whole world is everybody's going to laugh at it. Like, everybody's going to think it's ridiculous. When the iPhone, came out, the stuff people were saying to like not admit that they were holding like a, chunk of the sun in their hands that was going to change the world. Like, the stuff people said was ridiculous. And people are going to do that again. And the other interesting thing about AR is, if you have AR, you have to have local compute, because you need high frame rate. You need to be able to render all kinds of crazy stuff like right there, like, you know, within 2 feet of your body. Yeah, which means I think all the cloud computing stuff totally going to happen, absolutely going to be a thing. But we're not going to transition fully to, you know, thin client. But yeah, those would be my 2 predictions. Local compute never goes away. AR displaces mobile, like 100%.
So on a long enough horizon, how are we going to get ready for that? we got, it's, yeah, like the, you know.
So it's a great question, and I think the answer is like we already are. Like I don't think what's going to happen is there's going to be a whole new slew of games that can only happen in AR. I mean, there's definitely going to be some, but I think in a lot of cases, what's going to happen is people are going to, throw away their TV and have a way bigger TV, or they're going to go to a totally virtual space that has a bigger, you know, screen, and they might play some tabletop or strategy games in a different way. But I think people are always going to be playing first-person shooters, you know, with some kind of input device on like a virtual, you know, window in their visual field. And so I think a bunch of the stuff that we're great at doesn't, get tipped over by this.
Thing we're great at, right? So let's go all the way back. Bungie games, someday. Not the company's still there, but I think a lot about my life through the lens of what would go on my tombstone. I just do. I think it's like completely busted. I don't think it's like a thing a normal, like reasonably sane human being would do. But I think it's a simple way of summarizing your existence, and it's the acknowledgement that these existences sometimes come to an end. The question I want to ask is about Bungie's epitaph. What is that simple distillation of what Bungie is? The tombstone-worthy distillation.
I was on the 271 coming back across the bridge home, one night on the bus, and these 2 guys in front of me were talking, at first about college. Like they were older, but they'd obviously like gone to college together, and I think they worked together. And at some point they started talking about Halo, and I think it was Halo 2 for them. And they weren't really talking about how much Halo meant to them. They were talking about, and they weren't really talking about how much they meant to each other, but that's what they were doing, is they were sharing those stories of, where they were and what they were doing and how they were feeling. And, that moment, that's like still keeping me going. I mean, that might fuel me for the rest of my life. And it's not the only time that's happened, but you get a few of those, and, that's all I want. It's just people sharing memories in an experience that, wouldn't have existed without, you bleeding.
We're down to the minute.
Blood into the, whatever code or design or something like that. That's what, 2 people having an experience that they wouldn't have had, if you hadn't created, what you created. Like that's, I don't know. That's what matters. That's what matters to me.
We're done.
We're just going right into like the trailer, huh?
This is what I brought you here to see.
Beyond light!
Stasis is just a tool.
It's an ice tornado, dude.
That was the sickest thing I've ever seen.
I'm in space! It's freaking Aldrin!
Bow.
No.
What the heck?
Holy shit! What's those babies falling? They're so cute! No. We will finish together. We are enough.
20 seconds! 20 seconds!
I'm gonna shoot you with 6 anarchies. You're gonna sprint at that Gorgon. Run! Godspeed, little doodle. Run!
10, 9, let's go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, Guardians. This year, we're celebrating our journey with you, whether you joined us 30 years ago or if it just started today. This game is in our blood. The Destiny team is full of Destiny fans. Folks who came here because Destiny was their favorite hobby. Folks who log out from work in the evening and log in to play with their clan.
The team we have today is committed to relentlessly upgrading this game that we all love. We aren't happy with just another mission. Instead, we want to push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO with uniquely Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage. We are committed to delivering the best mission content that you can play in any game with a friend and having the best feeling action game, period.
And this shows through in the passion that we see for Destiny 2. Since we declared independence 2 years ago, the Destiny community has grown by over 20 million new players, and it continues to grow faster than we ever could have predicted. We're grateful to be a part of this amazing growing community that you all have created. You represent Destiny. You help make it better every year, and you are so welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up here today. Most of them are in their homes, at their desks, working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life. It's a huge honor representing such an incredible team and introducing the next chapter of Destiny 2. So, without further ado, this is the Witch Queen.
I'm muting myself.
Truth is a funny thing. Does it live in the world or in the mind? Is it constant or can it be bent? Who decides what is true? In this universe of light and dark, there is no greater power. Tell me, little lights, what is your truth now?
February 22.
Oh my god, James. Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we faced yet.
7 years we've been building up to this moment, and she is finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is. What we know about light and darkness is proving to be way more complex than what we previously thought. There are so many lies, truths, and revelations that we're going to get to in The Witch Queen and the year leading up to it. I mean, we're paying off these narrative threads that go all the way back to Destiny's origins, and we're supporting it with the best content that Destiny has to offer.
Definitely, and we've got a lot of awesome content to show today. And let's start with the most mysterious destination yet.
Savathun's Throne World. This is an uncharted wonderland of secrets and lies. It's this place that she's created in her own image, this surreal and majestic light-blessed world. She has this castle that she rules from. It overlooks this dark, swampy underbelly with this lone pyramid ship out there. It's the future world she wanted to create, built atop the darkness that she left behind.
And Throne Worlds, they're a deep part of Destiny lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there, we have to play by their rules.
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive Guardians, and they are the backbone of her new army.
We've talked a lot. Let's show a little. Let's take the first ever look at the Witch Queen gameplay.
Savathun, the Witch Queen, hive god of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. In her greatest trick yet, stealing our most sacred resource. The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
A shootable sword? A lance? That's Doom Eternal, bro.
I cannot wait just to reach out and just crush a hive ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined by the light for so long. This is uncharted territory for us. I mean, we're in strange new places. Like, the throne world, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw in the trailer that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her Lucent Brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet, so we need to find new weapons to match their power. The Glaive. I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
The Glaive feels so good. Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast. It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the Glaive can do. Now let's talk about how you're gonna get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not gonna find one roaming around the throne world. Your first Glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes, weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
Let's go!
Now, chasing weapons has been an integral part of the Destiny Pursuit game since the beginning. And over the years, we've added more deterministic paths to get the rolls that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral Engrams and the Raid Chest.
Weapon crafting unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up, and the more powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system. And the Witch Queen is just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add more craftable weapons, both legacy and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've talked about a lot of really cool features, but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe. And so we're putting extra care into the campaign for the Witch Queen. We want you to feel those goosebumps when you step onto the throne world for the first time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of hell?
If you like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2, God of War, and Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you. So, in addition to our classic normal mode, Legendary is our tougher, aspirational version of the campaign, where the enemies hit
Heroic
harder
missions coming back?
and respawning is heavily restricted. So every battle is a gut punch. Every boss is a worthy adversary. It's gonna hurt. You might tap out, but if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring. Before we go, one last trip down memory lane. I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of Destiny. And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the collector's edition, because you're going to get a Hive buddy to go up on the shelf with it.
Because why not?
Wow, that was so cool.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so excited for this one. And that's not even everything that's in there too.
I know. Those are the hero items, and they're, I think, one of the best ones that we've ever done. Collector's editions have always been like this really perfect jumping point to enter the worlds that we build, and actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is just, it's just a good feeling.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there means something, and it helps push the narrative. And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
So at this point, you can see Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun is the most dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows, so in a way, Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront, and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
We need you, Guardian.
You'll experience this alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced The Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall, the final chapter in the Light and Darkness saga, Destiny 2, The Final Shape. It's going to be one wild, continuous ride.
Yes, and that ride starts with Season of the Lost. Not only is it the prologue to The Witch Queen, it's your first opportunity to interact with Savathun. But rather than spoil it for you, why don't we take a look?
If we are to survive the coming storm,
Back to the Dreaming
our
City!
Dreaming City must stand united. We are surrounded. A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system. The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time that we have. Relight the pathways of the Ascendant Plane and guide my people back to me. There is a malevolent force at work in this plane, Guardian. Your knack for violence is needed. Perhaps with them, I can save us all.
Holy shit, it's a 6 month.
Seasons have gone through massive transformations since Shadowkeep. We're dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world that puts your Guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The days of Destiny's biggest story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season. One of the changes I'm most excited about are the updates to the light subclasses every season in Year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass update that goes live alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts off with Marasov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the Awoken technology comes alive.
But the Hive God of War, Xivu Arath, has reemerged and has Guardians and Mara in her sights. Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mara's lost Coven of Witches before Xivu Arath can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
The time is at hand. The beacon is shining bright and the ley lines are set in place.
It's an ancient Awoken artifact that gives the wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant Plane.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your enemies cold.
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is complete without new exotics. And
That
Season of
armor
Lost
looks
features
sick.
one once intended for Uldren. Let's take a moment to talk about Trials. So Trials of Osiris is the endgame aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. Two of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking. In Season of the Lost, we're doing both.
We've partnered with BattleEye to soft launch the anti-cheat software when Trials goes live on September 10th. Also, you'll be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give all players the opportunity to earn some of the best weapons and coolest armor in the game.
That's right. We're shifting away from winning matches as a primary way to earn loot, and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But Going Flawless hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP skills, the Flawless Chest will still be the only place to earn Adept Trials weapons and unique cosmetics.
That's how you fucking do it,
so
baby.
the next chapter in Destiny begins right after this stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Marasov and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited crossplay is going live today.
And today is your first opportunity to jump into Destiny with friends on any platform from all over the world, playing together.
Holy shit. Oh, what's it gonna be?
It's my first VOG. That's my first team.
As a company that prides itself on taking care of its employees and their significant others and their communities and those who are in need, it's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America. And our intention is to do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change. Fuck racism.
We don't just stop with the games that we make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Bungie Foundation, thank you.
Pressing button. We're live!
Destiny servers are live. This adventure has begun. It's awesome to have you here.
Destiny won't launch.
single-handedly destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
This is going to hurt. A lot.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
How do you follow that? Wow, 30 years. And I remember when Halo first launched, and my friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session. And as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed console gaming forever, and that I would be a lifelong fan.
Yeah, it changed how we played games too. I remember getting together with friends for Halo weekend LAN parties. We had so much fun. And 30 years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're gonna have a party in Destiny 2.
Starting this December, we are launching the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration in Destiny 2. Free for all players, the 30th Anniversary Celebration will offer a new 6-player matchmade activity, secrets to unravel, and rewards that commemorate our long and storied history together.
And that's just the beginning. In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th Anniversary Pack that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set on the Cosmodrome within the fabled Loot Cave. Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set and fan-favorite Destiny 1 weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Stare. It even has the Claymore sword from Myth.
Purchasing the pack unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration and Marathon. But the dungeon holds one more secret. The crown jewel of its weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic. Gjallarhorn is making its long-awaited debut in Destiny 2.
We're going to take its iconic status to the next level. Galley has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create a functional, dart-firing Gjallarhorn. We'll have more on that soon.
And that's not all. Here's a look at some of the incredible loot we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
Wow, Lorraine, I can't believe we're celebrating Bungie's 30th anniversary.
30 years.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, look, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, starting Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness, Marathon, Myth, Oni, Halo, and Destiny. 7 years of Destiny. It's an amazing journey.
So excited. You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course, as always. But
Yeah.
I mean, what do we have? We have the Fallen Captain statue, which is incredible.
And then we have the helmet, the Celestial Nighthawk
That thing
helmet.
is so cool.
Yeah. And my favorite, the Arcadia jump ship.
Yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about that. You know, it really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny 1. And so I think it's a great way we're going to celebrate not only Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
Thank you for being on this journey with us, whether it started this year or 30 years ago.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our definitively Destiny campaign, the glaive, and a year full of updates to all our light-based subclasses. All of this and more is coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival front and center to the Destiny universe. The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story heading towards the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga, and we're so excited for everyone to join us on this epic adventure in The Witch Queen, Lightfall, The Final Shape, and beyond.
And The Witch Queen's gonna kick off another amazing year of Destiny with 4 great seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us. But there's even more coming next year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of The Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
This means going forward, starting this December with our 30th anniversary event, there will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content in the game every 3 months. In 2022, we will also be adding legacy rotations for raids and dungeons. Meaning every week, there will be new ways to earn rewards in both the latest and raids and dungeons.
Rotational loot.
If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety than Destiny 2.
We hope that you've enjoyed a look into the future of Destiny 2. Witch Queen pre-orders are available wherever you play Destiny. Crossplay is live on all devices, and Season of the Lost kicks off today. See you in game.
Truth is a funny thing. Who decides what is true? Tell me, little light. What is your truth now?
The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. Prepare for what is inevitably to come.
They're fucking nailing it. Oh man. What? Holy, oh. Wow. Wow. that's it. Oh my fucking god, that was amazing.